boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Now here is Hachimura. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. DeRozan on the wing. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Vucevic trying to get open. And the basket by DeRozan.
You know, the athleticism is obvious when you look at DeRozan's game, but he also has tremendous strength, and wasn't much the defender could do there.
Now here's Davis. He had 37 points last game out. Outside, Russell. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Vucevic, and Davis can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And
big time. Well, guys, we've seen DeRozan. He's got tremendous bounce, and when he's airborne, not only is he up high, he's strong while he's in the air, too. Really special.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Russell. The Bulls getting the bucket. It's Davis on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Back to Russell. Shot to stop the run. Los Angeles with another miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Vucevic down low. Davis is up. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Beverly.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Beasley, the pass to Russell. Driving to the basket. Los Angeles with another miss.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Levine against Hachimura. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Chicago making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Williams in for Levine. Lakers trail by 9. Russell kicks to Davis. Here's the pass to Vanderbilt. Outside Russell. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Let's start for them. Beasley outside. Russell inside, defended by Jones. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Mohamed Mamba, Austin Reeves, Dennis Schroeder.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Chicago with the ball. They've gone on a 13-0 run. Outside Williams. Back to Caruso. Launches a 3. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Reeves. 11-point game his last outing. Now Caruso. Here's Williams. Caruso finds Williams. Back to Caruso. Pass to Jones. Clock at 6. Drummond with it. Stolen by Bamba. Schroeder with the ball. Williams picks him up. Schroeder outside. Passes it to Hachimura. Lakers working the ball around now. Los Angeles with another miss. Chicago leading by 14.
And one thing about Beasley, he can get you buckets in a hurry.
Well, you know, last year, Greg, he broke Minnesota's record for most threes in a game. When he's hot, he can light it up.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. And I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The Bulls also changing it up. White, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dosunmu in for Patrick Beverley. From deep, Walker. The shot missing. Now Chicago takes it the other way. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
So it's the Lakers now. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. Hachimura, no good. Chicago leading by 18. Here's Drummond, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by White. The kick out to Williams. Back to White. Pass to Jones. Now here's Dosunmu. Driving the lane, and it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Drummond. Right at the free throw line, and the buzzer sounds, and the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. It's Chicago opening up a huge gap. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
We've got D'Angelo Russell. Anthony Davis is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Walker in at the 3. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Now here's Davis. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Back to Walker. The 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Allman. David?
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. Here's Vanderbilt following the score by DeMar DeRozan. The pass to Davis. The rebound by Dosunmu. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Bulls. A 3-ball. White, good. White's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Boy, a nice room service feed from DeRozan. Couldn't get more wide open than that.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Some changes for the Lakers. Brown is checked in for Walker, and it's Beasley in for Dennis Schroeder. And a change for the Bulls. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for White. Now here's Beverly. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Beasley with it. It's deflected. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Levine. Finished off the break. 7 points for Zach LaVine.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Basket, good. Levine's got 9.
What a nice move by LaVine. Tremendous handle. Gets him anywhere he needs to go, and then he does the rest of the work from there.
And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Russell.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Got that one up quick. DeRozan's got a pair of triples in the second now for Chicago.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Davis, the pass to Vanderbilt. Outside, Russell. Pass to Davis. 4 on the shot clock. Chicago grabs the miss.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Here's DeRozan. Oh, my! Wow!
Oh, I tell you what, guys, there's so many different ways DeRozan can beat you. When he's hot, he's a problem.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
D'Angelo Russell. That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan. 1 shot.
Free throw is off from DeRozan.
Boy, the elevated playmaking from DeRozan has been a revelation of late. An all-around threat who still feels underappreciated by many, and I think that drives him quite a bit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year because we were in the Eastern Conference. But those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by them.
Here's Beasley after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Fast break, Chicago. Here's Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Boy, that steal was really triggered by the quick instincts of DeRozan. Very aware and then anticipating the pass.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul. A new lineup here for the Bulls.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
.119 left in the first half. Caruso against Brown. Bamba kicks to Beasley. 6 on the shot clock. To halt the run. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. And Bamba with the lay-in.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
Taylor with the ball. Bamba picks him up. Taylor's shot, good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Here's Reeves. No points in the game yet for him. Beasley against Caruso. Beasley the pass to Bamba. There's a screen from deep. That one misses. Now Chicago takes it the other way. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Caruso the pass to Terry. High arcing shot.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Substitution on the court.
White against Schroeder. And stolen by White. All alone. And the jam by White.
And right there, you see the quickness of White. In a blur, he picks the ball up and turns it into points.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. It's Chicago delivering the blowout. It's time now. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Checking out Los Angeles. They've clearly taken a step back as a franchise. You hate to see that. Something isn't right with this team. I don't know if it's personnel, the coaching. Going to have to make some changes in the offseason.
And circling back to the game at hand, guys, the deficit is looming large right now for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, they need to change their strategy. We can see that. Jacking up three-pointers left and right, many of them contested or from deep range, just isn't the way to play basketball, fellas.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. We've got DeRozan, Alex Caruso out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Outside, Russell. There's the drive, and DeRozan sends it back.
Anytime DeRozan can come up for the block, gets the whole team energized.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And Beverly kicks to Caruso. 6 to shoot. And that one is stuffed right through.
Wonderful ball handling there from Patrick Beverley. Incredible seeing him glide through the defense with those moves there.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Dishes it to Davis. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Davis. It's stolen by Vucevic. DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Russell. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's his first.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Taylor subbed in for Zach LaVine.
How about that swat by Drummond, using all of his height and bounce to deny the offense there.
Here's Jones. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for the Bulls. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Chicago.
Dosunmu, the pass to Jones. Count that one. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Lakers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Davis, the pass to Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Fires the three. Rebound the Lakers. Beasley finds Russell. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Good on the bucket. Dosunmu's got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Out to the right wing. And a wide open look for Hachimura. And a miss there on the triple. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. That sends Dosunmu to the free throw line. That one on Davis. The Bulls shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Down low, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Terry, the pass to Dosunmu. Williams against Davis. From 13, and that one is good. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Chicago.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And, you know, they've been stupendous challenging shots and protecting the rim. Their block numbers really reinforce what we've seen from them in terms of rim protection.
White the pass to Dosunmu. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Davis setting the pick for Schroeder. Pass to Davis. Los Angeles with another miss. Left side, Terry. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
The pass to Reeves. Here's Bamba. Pass to Davis. He dishes it to Schroeder. Back to Davis. Shot clock at 5. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And so it's Chicago, able to put on a show for the ages. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Brown. Then it's Bamba, and it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Lakers shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Here's Schroeder. Bamba. It's good on the putback.
And that's just too easy. I mean, when you don't box out Bamba, he punishes you for it.
Out left to the wing. Three-pointer. Traps in the tray.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Schroeder. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Taylor. Slammed in by Taylor.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Schroeder dishes to Brown. Here's the screen. And they double up Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Walker. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And Los Angeles with some changes. Reed comes in for Walker. And it's Russell in for Dennis Schroeder. Jones checked in for Chicago. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. To the left side wing. Terry kicks to White. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
Over in the corner, Brown. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Jones. From down in the low post, it goes.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
The Lakers making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Levine's checked in, and for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Offensive rebound. Here's Gabriel. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Wenyen Gabriel, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Chicago making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. That one is no good. Now the Bulls with it. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Levine. Oh, and slam it down!
Takeoff! Oh, my
Oh,
goodness!
did you see that?
How did he do that?
Oh, man.
Oh!
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Outside, Russell. To the paint. Here's Gabriel, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Orchestrating the offense like a vet. D'Angelo getting everybody involved.
Outside, White. There's the 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. LA's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Russell kicks to Brown. Here's Russell. From past the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Drummond's got 8 rebounds in this game. Jones finds Beverly. Oh! Boom! He jams it straight down.
And really impressive athleticism of Beverly. I mean, rose up quickly for the tenacious slam.
2 minutes remaining in this ball.
Russell against Beverly. Beyond the arc. Russell, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And it's blocked by Brown, and they get it back on the basket by Jones.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
It's stolen by Jones. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Vanderbilt against Levine. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Zach LaVine.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Here's Russell. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Driving inside. And LaVine with the block. Here's the floater. And it's good for 2.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Russell looking around, and so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
We're focusing in on the defensive end. We know if we get stops, we can definitely score whenever we want.
And you got it done tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us as New Balance presents our player of the game, Zach LaVine.